Well, Tommy and I had just about figured out how to play How Deep Is Your Love, but we didn't have an intro yet. So he left town and said, you figure it out. And so I got to thinking about music history, and I thought, you know what comes before disco is doo-wop. And so I went back to the tried and true doo-wop chord progression, which is the old Blue Moon progression, which in the key of E would be an E chord, and then a C sharp minor, and then an A, and then a B7. And then I remembered how Lenny would take that chord progression and put a scale on top so that you would have to revoice all the chords. And I went to the second note on the scale, and I went down. That's probably far enough. So now I have to play my E chord with the second note on the scale on top. Well, if you go up here to the good old, E major 7 that we play since Mel Bay Book 2, you can take your pinky up and you'll have an E chord with the second note on the scale on top. But that's way up here, and I like being down here. That same thing looks like this. And you know what it looks like? It looks like I'm playing a B chord, except I've got an E bass note. So let's call it that. Let's call it a B on top of an E. Now, if I want to go to my B minor, I'm going to go to that 9 and maybe put the E on top, right? So, now, got to put that note on top. So now I've got my A chord with a couple of funny notes, and then I'll have my B chord with the note I need. Ah, look, it's an A-TRIAD sitting on top of a B bass note. We've got a lot of triad over bass note stuff going on here, don't we? So here's the whole thing. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. All right. So I need something that's a little more disco and a little less doo-woppy. So maybe in the bass. And then I've got my melody coming down the scale. Right? So now. And I've got it. I probably better show you how I did those harmonics. So I'm barring the 2nd fret, and up here at the 14th fret, that's the octave, that's where the harmonics live, right? So, and then with a pair of fingers, I can throw in a couple of notes. So harmonic, pair of notes, harmonic, 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 and I've got, well, we're ready to go.